good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. It is Easter Monday and it is our time together, and it is 11:11 here in Calgary. Wherever you are, it is still an 11 at the end, and I want to celebrate life with you. So welcome to this call today, this session together, and I want to put a note there. I don't know, I felt like really joyful, and I put little flowers today because it is celebration day. It's celebration day, it's a rebirth, it's life, it's love, it's everything we are. I just want to adjust my camera here so that you can see me. Yes, perfect. I'm standing today. I just feel like moving. I feel like life has been so speaking to me this morning, and I want to teach you today, share a few things that I'm doing to really boost the energy, really boost the joy, the life, and like how to be vibrant, like vibrating. Your whole body is vibrating, your whole soul, your mind. Imagine when you're creating something, if you're an artist and you're going to create your art, your piece of art, or if you're a musician, if you're vibrating, everything comes naturally. So if you're creating a business as well, and now we know that we're all going to be in recreation mode, then it's better if we have life, if we have joy, if we have this going, right? So I invite you, we're together only 20 minutes. So for those of you who have planned, this is my session, this is my moment to breathe, to be alive, my little injection of love with Stephanie, then super. And I invite you to stand up, stand up, get the juice going. And, I thought about putting some music on, but sometimes it can be distracting. So the answer was like, no, not today. So I'm just going to honor that, but we're going to listen to our music in us. How's that? Because maybe some of you don't have a recorder, or I doubt it, with internet. But anyway, we are going to listen to our music, our own life, and our own juice from within. So I want to invite you first of all, because this was my practice this morning. I ended up just really taking the morning for myself, getting ready, getting into this mode. But I took some time this morning to breathe and feel life. And I want to invite you to do that every morning, because a lot of people are like, can get really scared. Is that you? Maybe you get really panicked at times. What's going on? You're questioning, holy crap, what is going to happen to my business, to my health? Maybe you need some supplements and it's a little bit expensive. You don't get the money anymore. There's a lot of stress out there. How am I going to feed my kids? And, we are getting really panicked a lot about the financial pressure. That's reality, guys. I'm just speaking aloud what I'm hearing from many people, some of my clients, some of my friends, a lot of people in the community. So you are not alone. We're all together on this boat, okay? So how to face all of this stress, and when you feel it? Well, you're going to do it. I'm going to show you a technique that is going to be exactly the same as the one I did this morning to get my love injection. And this love injection is simply through the breath. The breath is love. The breath is life. So you're just going to take a moment, and you can do it. I start when I'm still laying in bed, like I'm just like totally surrendered. And each breath is like, I'm making love to myself, you guys. I'm serious. This is a vibration that comes through the body, that comes through your heart, and if you let go, it might not happen the first time. Don't expect the orgasm the first time, guys, okay? Let's have fun with this, right? What you can do is to really feel alive. This is the best orgasm you can have, right? Feeling alive. And then imagine you get out of bed and you continue this breathing. So here's my little routine every morning. I go to the sink, and with cold water, I just get some water in my hands. I'll try to do it so you can see. And I just freshen up my whole face like this. And I say, thank you. Water is also life. Water is also the element of Archangel Gabriel, who is the Archangel of communication. So this is my little prayer every morning. Everything that I will say, all of my speech will be out of love. Everything that I will receive, all of the words in my thoughts as well, are going to be out of love. And if they are not, I'm just going to stop them. I'm the protector of what comes here. I'm the protector, and you need to be the protector for your life, for your environment, and for what you're here to create. If you're not, and if you let everything else pollute you, then here's really what's going to happen, you guys. Those who are in light, that means you and I, we're still alive, you're here, you show up, it's because you know there's something about love that you want to understand. There's something about life, about being on, being ready, and being a part of those who are going to be rebuilding the world. We will need to rebuild. Everything is being like destroyed right now. Guys, this is just reality. And I want to show you another practice. After the water, you continue your breathing. You continue to be really focused. And when you are standing, spread your feet apart a little bit and just feel every single cell of your body. Every single cell is going to receive this joy, this juice. Like it's like you're just all of a sudden getting on. Like you're getting high. Guys, you're getting high on breath and on love and on life. How can life be any better than that? What else do you want to go and look for out there that's going to make you run, be stressed out, be always in your head, next this, next that, and you miss out on life? The life flow is not going through. And I tell you, I do see things. I do see the energies. Some of you see auras and stuff. You know that if somebody is only here, there's no alignment, there's no breath, there's nothing. So therefore, you can see it's the congestion is here. If we have the congestion here, guys, it's just, it's heat. And it's confusion and it's stress. It's blocking the flow from your heart chakra, your base chakra, from your roots, your feet. Everything is blocked. There is no possibility of having a connection with the universe, the divine, the source. So when you understand that, every morning you're going to do your breathing and you're going to be grateful about that. Now, when you get into the stress mode and the panic mode and the really like losing it, and hey guys, it happens to me. I'm no angel. Look, there's no wings. But guys, when I get there, I'm fully embracing this feeling of fear. There's no need to pretend it's not there. There's no need to try to say, oh, I can do it. It's okay. It's okay. That's the BS. Okay. When I ask, how are you doing? Oh, I'm okay. I know it's like the BS. And it's most of the time it's with a fake smile like this, right? Please don't do that to you. We're done with that. Guys, this is the virus has injected in our lives around us a beautiful breath of love and reality. So it's a gift. And so in that gift, you're just going to say, I am freaking out right now. At fully embracing it. And feel it in every single cells, in every single muscles, all parts of your body. Feel that fear, feel it, and just like, and breathe through it, greet it. It's like you don't like to be rejected by anybody, right? If you go to a party, you don't like to be like, pushed on the side and nobody's looking at you and they don't want to talk to you. So don't do that to fear. Fear is with you right now, and fear is guiding you as well. So you can make an ally of fear. So you can just really have a new relationship with fear. You're going to build an intimate relationship with that panic that is in you. And you're going to start breathing with it and feel, where is it located in your body? Is it in your chest? Is it in your belly? Is it in your shoulder? Is it in your head? Like you have cold heads or whatever is happening, wherever that fear is sneaking in, embrace it. And say thank you to that fear. Speak to it. Have an intimate relationship with that fear. And now you're going to say, okay, what are you teaching me? Guys, fear most of the time teaches us one thing. One thing. Do you want to know what that is? No? Okay, well, then I'll keep it for myself. Yeah, one thing it teaches us, we are unplugged. We're unplugged from the greater plan. We're unplugged from the divine. We're unplugged from our source. We're unplugged from trusting what's going on out there. So there is one thing that is a very big difference between believing in God, so in the source, the universe, Allah, Buddha, whatever you call it, your faith. There's one thing, it's a big difference between believing in it and trusting it. So the believing mode is over. The head stuff is over, guys. We are now tapping into this juice of really living, vibrating, emanating it. So when it's there, the fear, the congestion, the stress, embrace it. It's stress because you have to make a decision for your family, for your business. It's stress because you know you need to shift something in your business and you don't know what, you don't know where to start. Breathe it. First, you greet it. You greet it and you start speaking with it. Okay, so I call it God, but if you want to call it the source, the universe, again, whatever, right? This is God. I'm freaking out now. And go at it, right? Express who you are. Express that fear. Express the joy, but express the fear. And I tell you, when I go at it, it's loud. I go fully. This is the only way you can live a very full, rich life. It's because you're real and you're really owning your emotions, owning your feelings, owning your life, owning everything. You're everything. You're everything. You're owning yourself. And that is the best place to be. So learn how to dance with this and don't be afraid to really scream it out. And then you speak and so God, you get it out your system. My voice is going. But then you say, I'm lost. I'm lost and I am sorry. We need to go to the face to ask for forgiveness there. Because if we're lost, if we go to that place of being so scared, it's because we have unplugged. If we have unplugged, that means we have not listened to the guidance. If we have not listened to the guidance, how arrogant can we be like, okay, now fix it, right? So all along we have the guideline, we have everything there, we're not paying attention, we're not listening, but then we're just like, okay, I'm lost and it's not working. Duh. And that's, guys, that's what's going on in the world. We have not been listening. So what to do from here? It doesn't make sense to start blaming us and being harsh on us and I should have done and I should and I should. It's done. It's over. It's the past. What is important is what you're going to do from today. It's how you're going to ask God, your source, universe, Allah, Buddha. Again, I'm seeing some people that arrive now, so I don't want to speak just about God because I really honor whatever your faith is. But it's now time to ask God and to create your relationships, guys. If you're single, don't go there trying to think, oh my gosh, he's sexy and he's this and that and now, oh, and he has money, la la la. Because anyway, a little bracket, the money might not be a part for so long anymore. So that's a good thing, right? We're not really going to focus on the real values. But anyway, don't go about coming from the ego. Don't go and create your business out of ego. I can make money. I can be this. I can have, my tribe. This is over. So you're going now to create out of alignment with God, hand in hand with God, guys, hand in hand. The creator, your God, your Allah, Buddha, is going to tell you, this is why you were created. This is why you got these amazing gifts and talents. And this is why I gave you this joy when you use them. I need you to use them. That is simple. And now you can create your new life. How exciting is this? And we're talking about this on the day where it's really a beautiful Easter Monday, a celebration of life, a rebirth, coming back to life. How, you guys, could you possibly not be happy to have another life, to have another chance? I'm inviting you to breathe that in. I am inviting you, guys, feel this in every single one of your cells every single one of your muscles, every parts of your body is greeting this thought. A new life for you, a new chance. And we know now, we know better, because we know the story of Jesus. Just because it's been Easter, and I know many of you are Christian, I'm not proning any religions again, right? But let's take this beautiful example. And he gave his life for us, and to save us and to forgive our sins. Well, guys, what have we done since? Right? What have we done? We've continued to sin over and over and over again. And guess what? For those of you who go to church, it's not working to go to church once a week and ask for forgiveness. Okay, super, thank you so much. And then go back at it and be a jerk, excuse my French, again. Lying, manipulating, not being nice with others, and blah, blah. We need to stop all of this BS. It's over. The virus is taking care of us. So the invitation is who you are. Who are we? Who do we need to be to create the new world? Because here's the thing. The ones who are going to be rebuilding here will be chosen. And they'll be chosen for the purity of their heart. We are going to be chosen. You're here. If you're still here, still listening, you know you're one of us. You know you're here. You know you're ready to do what it takes. But you also know there's lots of crap behind you. Let's dare to look behind us and to embrace that crap and transform it. With love, we can transcend it into fertilizer. And that's going to be the fertilizer for the new earth, for every single seed of every movement, every decision, every action, every creation that is going to come out of us. When we have this alignment of purity, of love and joy and life, is going to be a paradise. How could it not? I would love to hear you guys if you have some questions. I've been, delivering this juice. And thank God for my guides, because I had no idea what I was going to talk about. Guys, this is what happens. I was plugged in very seriously since this morning, and I asked God, tell me what you want me to tell them. Ask God what he wants, or what he or she wants you to do in this life now. Now we're starting from fresh. Now that we have a whole new canvas in front of us, ask God. Don't try to figure it out from there. It would make no sense. It would be so much stress to try to figure it out there. You just need to ask. You just need to breathe. You just need to feel that love and that light and create out of there. Guys, I'm asking again, is that difficult? Do you think it's going to be easier for you to live in that mode or harder? Do you think it's going to be a challenge, really? That's just the ego that wants to convince that, because ego is scared of what's coming up. That's when you let the fear coming into you, it's going to grasp here and it's going to start, all thoughts like, and it's going to be like this. Oh, and you risk this. Oh, and la, 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 la. And you're going to lose this and you're going to lose that. This is going to be your biggest enemy. So through the breath, don't think that it's a small practice to just breathe. And I'm trying to look at, if I see some people doing some, asking some questions, please feel free to ask questions if you have some. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited because this is the most amazing message we can all have. I'm hearing it for the first time as well. I'm just sending it, sharing it with you. It is so beautiful, you guys. So get that, the breath. Don't think it's just a small thing. This is the biggest thing you can have. This is your biggest gift ever. Your biggest gift ever, your breath. So when you start panicking again, I'm going to repeat it because it has to be understood. And you must practice it because you will start feeling it. It's one thing for me to tell you. I have some clients, you guys, in my private coaching that have very specific practices to do for what they have to heal and what their blockages are. But the breath is one that is like, that's the base. If you don't breathe, you're not even alive. So how can you start anything, right? So as a business coach, I always go into igniting the fire and the life and the juice into that person who is about to create a business. Because we're not going to create it from here, right? And you get this now. The new world, there's nothing coming from here anymore. That's over. And God is going to make sure of that. So get on the program, because it's going to be much easier for you and much more joyful as well. So much simpler, so much more joy and life. So plug in with your breath. And again, I was saying, some of my clients, they have the techniques, but if they don't use it, I know there is no results. Or maybe a little bit of advancements, but they will never get the result they want because they don't give it fully. It's like you want to run a race and you want to win, but you never go through the finish line. You can't win, right? So be very, very impeccable with your practices. And here is the gift. It's going to start in the very near, possibly this week or next, but next week for sure. It's going to be announced on the World INLIGHT Partners Facebook page, because we need to be together in this, and we need to have not only some training on what other practices I can use, right? I've shown you the breathing technique, the water technique in the morning, but the thing is, you can have every month a new practice that you are going really deeply into embodying, and there's going to be support. So that's what we're going to do on the World INLIGHT Partners page. Join us there. We're going to have an immense gift from God this week to you guys. So join us there. So coming back to your breath, can I invite you guys to just really feel it now? You get the concept. If you're joining us now, you guys, you absolutely need to listen to the recording, because I cannot possibly give you the juice, and that was the most important. I really feel this is the most important vaccine that we're going to have for the world. Each one of us must have this love vaccine. If we can transmit this, and you guys, this video, just pass it on to your friends, because this is the most important thing. This is what we are not taught out there, and it is so simple. We don't need anything. We just need to replug to love, to who we are, and the joy of who we are, and then create from there. I'm repeating things, guys, because it is so simple. Sometimes it just doesn't click here. This thing here is so used to stress, to challenges, to confusion, to, it just wants to make its story and its own drama. So this thing, you guys, please love it. I love you. Just have a little, touch your head like this with your fingers, just like little poke, right? Touch it now. Seriously, touch it. And really notice how it has been engaged in your life. In fact, when you do this, you are going to probably, if you just poke, you're going to start feeling your head a little bit less. More at the beginning, it's going to be vibrating, but you're going to realize the immense role that thing here has in your life over your heart. And when you understand to shift this, it's through the breath and being conscious, and say thank you to that head. It has served you to this day. It has served every one of us to this day to understand it's time to do something different, because we have the intelligence to shift it now, but we need to understand it. And this thing is, helping to understand. So let's say thank you. We cannot, again, guys, rejection is not the way. If we start to push it away and to reject, that's not love, right? Rejection, we're avoiding something, rejecting something. It's not love. Love will greet it, dance with it, transcend it, learn, hey, what did you have to teach me? Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, so you start to have conversations. This is so much fun, you guys. So you think we're confined and alone? Guys, I've been alone for over a month, but I tell you what, this is great conversations. This is the whole depth of conversations with God. Again, Allah, Buddha, whatever your source, the universe, whatever you want to call it. This is a divine time for conversation with you. Replug to love, replug with who you are. And I want to say, I don't see any questions, you guys. If you have questions, I'm keeping an eye. This is why I keep bouncing towards the chats, but I don't see anything. If you have some questions, if you have some themes you'd like me to discuss, this is a Facebook Live that goes on every day. It's one in French, once in English, once in French. I alternate so I can serve a bigger portion of the planet, because there are some of my friends, French-speaking friends, wow, that's a tongue twister, that were saying, hey, well, we love it, but we cannot understand. So I want to say thank you very much, but do share, like pop me a note in private or under in the comments of this video that you'd like to have a theme. Maybe you have a specific questions, maybe you have a blockage. You know, how do I do this? Like, I do the breathing, but there's this, and I'm happy to help you guys. This is to serve you. This call here is to serve you. So my invitation, come and join us on World INLIGHT Partners, the page. And they're going to be that very beautiful special gift we're going to announce in the next few days. And then also all of these Facebook Lives are actually recorded and posted on the YouTube channel, Lover Dose. It can only be about love, right? So Lover Dose of Good News. And if you type that, Lover Dose Stéphanie Rottet, I'm sure you'll find me. So you guys, I am so happy. We have 3 minutes. I really would love to answer some of your questions if you have. And if not, you know what? I'd love to practice something that is so uncomfortable for many. It's just to feel and breathe and be present. And each one of us showering our hearts to each other. I see a few that are still online. And sometimes, you know, it goes, and everybody that has come, everybody that will come, everybody that will be plugging in the recording, how about we're just staying in that fuel, that love, that life that you're now feeling in your body, the vibration. And again, I invited you to be standing, you guys, so I'm still standing. And how about just out of that juice now that you have, take a few deep breaths and just shower it to every single one that is still here and is going to show, go, come, go, hello, goodbye. Just shower your love and be in that place of nothingness. We have 1 more minute, so I'm going to take it with you. And you can stretch, you can feel, you know, let your body move, like let your body guide you when you're in that presence. You don't have to be still. You don't have to be sitting and with your fingers like this to meditate. If it doesn't work for you, just go with what works for you. To be fully present, fully alive, fully kicking, and fully plugged. Full on. We're on and we're done with what's going on in the world. So put the plug in with your heart, through your breath, through your intentions, through your love, through your whole body. Engage your whole body. Thank you. I had so much fun. I will see you in 2 days. And if you speak French, well, there's a session tomorrow at 12:20 Calgary time. All right. 12:20 p.m. Lots of love to you guys. Have a beautiful day. Go practice, go breathe. And it's sunny in Calgary. Go out if you're here. Wherever you are, try to go get some fresh air if you can. And we'll see you in 2 days. Lots of love. Ciao, ciao.